Earlier this week, Airbnb secured $1 billion in private investment. Two private equity firms provided the cash. On the surface, this might sound like a bad investment, especially if you're a host who has suffered a huge financial loss from COVID-19. In this video, I'll do my best to explain why a private investor would provide Airbnb with cash and what that means for you as a host. Spoiler alert, this is great news for us. Welcome to another episode of Airbnb Uncovered. I'm Matt, the creator of AirbnbUncovered.com and Airbnb Superhost. On this channel, I uncover some of the best kept hosting secrets, as well as share with you everything that I've ever learned after hosting over 3,000 guests. My tips, tricks, and best practices are all focused on helping new hosts earn more, attract the best guests, and achieve superhost status faster. As I was saying, it doesn't seem like a logical decision for private investors to give more money to Airbnb when the travel industry has all but collapsed entirely. Many years ago, I worked in a government-sponsored venture capital fund as a junior venture capitalist. By no means am I an expert in this area, but I do have a very good background of how the private equity investment market works. And based on this knowledge, there are some great silver linings for you as a host. Without going into too much detail, the fundamental goal of a private equity firm is to find companies that are operating in a space that is risky, but that has a huge potential for growth and profit. Airbnb is currently in that position, and what makes them even more appealing is that due to the downturn in the market, the value of Airbnb has likely dropped, allowing investors to get in for a lower price. The cash infusion provided by these two new investors signals to you as hosts that they are fully expecting the travel industry to recover in the near term. This is a big deal because private investors don't invest without compelling evidence that they're gonna make money. They expect a large return on every single one of their investments. This is huge news for you as a host. Without doing all the research that a private investor would have done before making an investment, you can reap the findings from their investment decision and make plans for the future of your hosting business. Like many of you, I believe the likely outcome of life after COVID-19 is not going to be the same as it was before. I just don't think we're going back exactly right away. But there are going to be many people who are going to want to get out of the house, get out of the city, and go and explore. These are the very same people who were booking our places before COVID-19. The thing is that some of these people within this group are going to be a bit more cautious. They're going to be leery about getting on a plane and being inside of an airport, especially since both of these places fueled the spread of the virus in the first place. In North America, this is probably going to create more travel closer to home. Rather than flying to some far-off destination, those wanting to explore will likely drive. But this is also good news. The gap left by more cautious international travelers will likely be filled by more locals. We may even see a rise in local travelers because so many of us have been denied the experience to explore for so long. The economy post-COVID will also be slower. Millions of people will have lost their jobs as a result of the pandemic, and it's going to take some time for their finances to recover. But again, as hosts, you are well suited to deal with this because you don't have the huge overhead costs that hotels do, and you're well positioned to set your rates to match the market. Experts have told us that a vaccine is at least a year away and probably more like 18 months away. There are drug trials going on to find a drug that will treat COVID-19, but that too is months away. So what can you do to survive in the meantime? Just know that things are going to get better, and you need to position your business to survive this storm. What you can do is host medical relief workers and distressed travelers who may be unable to get home and therefore need a place to stay. Cut your costs and take advantage of government stimulus packages to stay alive. If you might have excess capital, you may even want to consider expanding your portfolio. Over the short term, property values are going to decline, and you can take a page from the recent investors in Airbnb and pick up a new location on sale. The travel industry will recover, and you will survive COVID-19. The innate desire to explore and travel is not going away. I cannot wait to get out of my home and resume exploring. In fact, I've promised myself a trip after all of this is over, even if my finances don't allow for it. The big investment guns have signaled that the travel industry is not doomed forever. So you have to do whatever it takes to survive so that you can reap the rewards of the recovery. I hope that you enjoyed my analysis of the recent investment in Airbnb and my outlook for the travel industry post-COVID-19. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, rate it 5 stars if you're asked. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, then please do so now. Click on the notification bell to be alerted when I post a new video. Subscriptions, likes, and 5-star reviews signal to YouTube that I'm making valuable content, and they'll suggest my videos to more users searching for Airbnb-related content. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, bye for now.